$5,000. That's how much this 15-day Panama Canal cruise aboard the Norwegian Bliss cost. And that's before spending extra money on drinks, Wi-Fi, shore excursions, and whatever else might cost extra. Which brings up a good question. Can you enjoy a day at sea without having to spend any extra than what we already paid to be aboard?
Cost extra, so that's not one of our free things that we can do today, but tomorrow. We will get on that tomorrow. Go-karts tomorrow when we do the exact opposite. Because today we're going to figure out if less is more, and then tomorrow we're going to question if more is more. But for now, since we cannot do go-karts, we'll do the free thing. Mini golf. Mini golf is free on just about every major cruise line, and usually every major cruise line has it. Norwegian, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, NCL. This is Norwegian. I said Norwegian twice. Anyways, but they all usually have some semblance of a mini golf course. Are they the best mini golf courses? Probably not. Some of them are fun, but it's enough for Ian and I to challenge each other so I could prove that I am better.
Better than mine. Almost. He's dead. DED. Tomorrow. Now we're even.
Ooh, almost. We know what they say about almost.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
The POV one-handed shot. Wham! Follow the action. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. One-handed. Don't worry, team. We're winning. Ian has no chance. I am the superior one. I am the winner.
Except for this is par 3, so we can hope you miss twice.
Par 3. Ha! Easy. Hole in one coming up. Just you wait. But now. Was it recording? Oh shit.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I hit it.
Watch this. Watch this, family.
We're just gonna go full send.
He's going all the way. Oof.
Almost.
Almost.
But you know what happens with that.
You know what they say about almost. What do they say with almost? I don't know.
That's a little bit of a push, but anyway.
You know what they say about almost.
Didn't bounce out this time.
So he got a par. So he's finishing the game with
Positive 2.
positive over 2. Oof.
And it's so hot, I'm just looking for shade. We didn't say it was the World Championships. It was like your own homemade one. Oh, did exactly what I did.
Okay, that's not gonna help.
Yep, I'm positive 2, he's 0, so look at the winner, folks.
We are the champions, but really not because it's so hot out here. Let's go
Yeah,
inside.
I feel like we both lost.
So let's dive into that aforementioned $5,000. Now we did round for sanity's sake, but the first price they show you on the website is just a cruise fare. It doesn't include taxes, fees, and other port expenses. On this sailing, it was an extra $1,000 on top of the cruise fare. Crew gratuities are an extra $20 a day per person, and while they say it's optional, it's pretty much necessary. So that was an extra $600 for 2 people. So our $5,000 cost has gone up closer to $7,000. And if you're lost in the math, that could be a good reason why you want to book with a travel agent. I mean, I'm just saying. So what do we get for all that? Accommodations are the most obvious one. We were in a balcony cabin, so while we could have saved money, a view is always nice, especially when we get to the Panama Canal. The next biggest thing on cruises is the included food. A lot of restaurants cost extra aboard the Bliss, and we'll get into that in another video, but a lot of restaurants are included in the price. As you may have noticed, we have eaten at the main dining room a lot, but the buffet, the local, and American diner are also included in the price. And the best thing about the food is that it's all you can eat. While some argue that cruise food isn't always great, I'd argue that 1, you're not gonna go hungry, and 2, my experience throughout this voyage has been phenomenal thus far, but I'm also not that hard to please. And while drinks are included in the price, it really only applies to water, some basic juices, teas and coffees. Anything alcoholic or anything special that has to be made will cost extra on board, but don't worry, because these juices are honestly pretty good. And lastly, thankfully, the entertainment on board is included in the price as well. As much as I do love the ocean, if that's all I could do is just stare at the ocean, I think I would eventually get bored. But you'll see what entertainment is on board throughout the video. No money was spent on the making of this video.
This isn't a normal thing that you find on a cruise, but my aunt and uncle, Auntie Shirley and Uncle Ralph, are so crazy about pickleball that they brought their own net on board, own paddles, own equipment, and they convinced the crew to let them play here in Food Republic. This is not normal, but this is awesome. They made their own court and everything. And talking about things that are free on board cruise ships, these are free. The waves are rough enough, which I guess they are right now, didn't feel like it was, then they will put out free barf bags for you to use.
Don't we want to go that way?
We still want to go that way. So yeah, it's free. I feel like I should use one just for the sake of it, just because it's free. Got back to the room, we're gonna go ahead and change into our swimsuit. And now that I'm changed, we're gonna go ahead and do something that is also free. 1, the pool, 2, the water slides. That's it. Let's go.
I'll go up there. Now that you're back.
So the first order of business is the most exciting and the most scariest thing for me. It's this drop slide. I don't want to do it, but I have Ralph and Ian who are gonna join me. Thank you for the support, guys. They're already up there while I'm still down here. I'll record them and then hopefully I go up, right? You guys believe in me, like I'm not gonna cower out of this. Surely not.
Hey, what a thrill.
Should I go?
Yes.
You made it all the way
Yeah,
through.
come with me, we'll do it in tandem.
Wahoo!
Should I do it?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
It's not scary up there, is it?
After your first time, it's whatever.
After your first time, it's whatever?
Yeah, you just have to get used to it.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do this, but there's no buts about it. I guess we're just gonna do it. I don't want to go, but I'm going anyways.
Here goes the long walk up to the top. I don't think I want to do that. My goodness. They're checking it out. Is he going to reconsider? I don't know. Well, here goes nothing. There it goes around. Did he get stuck? He must have got stuck. How was it?
So I didn't actually make it. The drop was a rush, and then I didn't have the momentum to get all the way through. The getting trapped part was a little scary though, like when you're just stuck there and you just stand and you're just waiting for the guy to open the door for you. I didn't know where the door was gonna come from. I didn't make it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't believe it.
That's weird.
I'm sad. I don't know why I didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't know, because you made it sound like you were only about 5 pounds different than Roger, right? I mean Ralph?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess 170 isn't enough to make it all the way through.
I don't know. Or were you dry?
I was dry.
That might have done it.
That might have done it.
You could try one more time.
Okay, round 2. There they go again. Maybe if he's wet this time, he'll make it. Here he goes. Made it there. See if he makes it out. I wonder if he got stuck again. Oh, here he comes. He made it. Yes. How was it? All right.
After that terrifying drop slide, there is a tubular slide that's a little bit more tame that I forgot to talk about, but I did record, so here's what it's like.
Whoa! We're going backwards. Whoa! He told me to go backwards.
Yeah, it would make it more fun.
It is more fun. It looks cooler. One thing that is free is just sitting out and lounging by the pool on a chair. Those are free. You don't have to pay for those, thankfully. I mean, I could imagine some cruise lines may be charging for real estate on board a pool deck, but most of them do not, and the basic chairs should be free. So you go ahead, just camp out, relax, catch some sun, if you're in the Caribbean, of course. In which we're gonna do some of that today. Just kind of chill out, relax. There's no real reason that we need to do a lot. There's a lot that we can do and that we will try to get to, but we don't have to do everything. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a vacation, so you just want to sit down and relax, and you paid to get aboard, so why pay to do more? Right, Ian?
Sure.
We've made it back to the cabin, got changed, and it is optional formal night, so I decided to optionally dress up. Norwegian's a lot more casual than a lot of the other cruise lines, which is okay. I think that's fine. I like that a lot better. But I just wanted to say, today we're doing things for free. Obviously, it's not free to just dress up. It does cost a little bit of money if you have, to put on nicer clothes. But if you have it, feel free to bring it on board. You don't need to go to a specialty restaurant that costs extra. You can go to a free restaurant like the dining room, and you could dress up any night you want, but on a night like tonight where they have the optional, you won't feel out of place either. So that's what we're doing tonight. I don't think the rest of the family's gonna be dressing up all that much, but it's just fun. I like dressing up every once in a while, and I got a new vest, trying something new, and we'll see. Hopefully you guys like it. Maybe we'll wear it more often, maybe we won't. We'll see. Welcome back to the Manhattan, our complimentary dining for tonight's dinner.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
understand what?
definitely everyone is more fancier than they have in the past, given that I don't think anyone's just wearing a shirt and shorts. Well,
I'm wearing
except for
shorts.
one. Here's a look at today's meal. So we have a good selection of appetizers. Of course, as always, the classic entrees from below. Then the featured entrees for the night. Ooh. I can't say that anything is particularly fancy about this menu, but hey, there's some pretty good food on here, I think. Even though the main dining room is included in your fare, it doesn't mean that it's bad. In fact, I think it's pretty good. For this ship, especially, the Bliss has been really good. I have to say one of the best dining experiences we've had on the entire cruise, out of all the cruises we've done, which is kind of crazy to say, in the main dining room of all of them. But you don't have to pay for more. Do you have to pay for more, Ralph?
Here,
Yeah.
if you want the good stuff,
You don't think this is good stuff?
it's been okay, actually. It's been okay. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it.
Got out of dinner and everything was fantastic. I don't think you need to go to a specialty restaurant for dinner. I mean, like, yeah, the restaurants might be a little bit better if you pay for it. You get what you pay for, but I don't know. I just think that even just in the main dining room, you can have a great experience. Tonight was fantastic.
I think that the food has been good there, and like if you're really looking for something specific, going to the other places might be good, but I don't know that the food has been better at one place or the other.
Yeah, maybe you want Italian. Yeah, you're gonna get better Italian over there. But if you're just looking for a good meal, you're set. So now we have evening entertainment. What is that? So when you come aboard a cruise ship, usually when you're staying in a hotel, you don't really get too much free entertainment, but aboard a cruise, they always have so much entertainment for you to choose from. And that's one of my favorite things about cruises, is that they usually come out with a daily activity plan. And look, we have a full day's list of activities. We missed a lot of the ones in the morning and a lot of the ones in the afternoon and probably a lot of the ones in the evening. But the greatest thing about it is that you could do it all, you could do none of it. It's kind of up to you, kind of how you want to choose the day. You know, you could live by this, die by this, whatever you want, but it's really up to you, and it's your choice. It's obviously your choice, but it's also just included in the fare. Like, there's so many things that try to keep your day packed and keep things going. We have chosen not to do a lot of those things just by personal choice, but you could choose it yourself. I've been trying to save just about every one of the freestyle dailies, so every one of these. So I'm gonna try and post it on a blog where I'll go through and talk about everything that you have on a Panama Canal cruise, because that's what we're on right now, if you forgot. And I'll post all the activities that we had for our entire 15-day cruise, just so you know what it's like on a 15-day cruise. And just in general, if you don't already know what activities are like, that would be a perfect blog post for you to check out. So anyways, on to tonight's activities. So as far as entertainment's concerned, one thing they always do is they always do some game shows. They're free to participate if you can get lucky enough to be one of the few up there, or they're free to watch if you're basically everybody else. So
each player, so the red team, there you go, blue team, they were gonna have a number, each player from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well for the red. Let's see the next number. Be ready, be quick. The next number on screen is. Next number on screen is 3,245. 3,245. And there we go again. The red team got those 5 points. Red. This is your movie title. Okay, so think about it. How are you going to describe it? Because your time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Airbender, cartoon character kind of.
All right. We got the description. What do you think is not ready? Okay. You'll be ready in a couple of seconds. Let's see the movie title. Okay. You can start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Disney movie.
All right. What is the movie title?
Lion King.
What do you something like that? Okay, you're signing off. All right, Isabel, be loud and clear on the microphone for every question. Remember, yes or no is not valid. Not as well, don't say not. Don't use the question as the answer, and do not use only one word for answer, okay? Okay, Isabel, your time will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. First question. Are you allergic to any animals? That is correct. Next one. Do you like roller coasters?
I definitely really like roller coasters.
That is correct. Next one. Are you enjoying this game?
Affirmative, I enjoy this game.
Correct. Are you still using the question? Have you ridden a horse?
I've written many horses.
Correct. Next one. What do we have? Have you ever robbed a bank?
I've never robbed a bank. I've never liked it.
Correct. Next one. Don't use the question. Would you jump out of a plane? Incorrect. So no point.
welcome to tonight's show, Jersey Boys. So when it comes to evening entertainment, there's usually always one show in the theater, and tonight it just so happens to be Jersey Boys, which I'm really excited to see. Oh yeah, they usually have a main show that happens. A few of them, there's 2 on this ship. 6 was the show that we saw multiple nights ago, and tonight is Jersey Boys, so I'm really excited for. It has won a Tony Award, and it's a Broadway show aboard this ship, and it's definitely something you need reservations for, and it's filled up within the first 5 minutes of it being open, so it's got to be a great show. Everyone already knows it. I know it. Super excited. But unfortunately, the worst thing about it is you cannot record in the show, so it's something we're just going to enjoy off camera. Ian will enjoy it, I'm sure.
I haven't seen it yet.
So we'll have to just enjoy it off camera, but it's one thing, it's included in the price of admission on a cruise. There's always some main production, whether it's something like this, Jersey Boys, a Broadway show that they bring aboard, whether it's just a headliner, a guest entertainer that comes aboard and just performs you for the night. Whatever it is, there's always something going on. Just check your daily activities, and then hopefully you have something good like we have tonight. And we get to feel extra fancy because I actually dressed up. So it's like going to a show on Broadway, just not quite, because most of the people aren't quite dressed up, but we can pretend. Can't wear shorts to Broadway. Alrighty, we just finished up with Jersey Boys, and can I say this is one of my favorite shows that I've seen on a cruise ship. Ian, do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It's a fun show. It is I think it's the true Broadway show, I'm not too sure, but it feels like it. It's a full production. It's not just singing and dancing. It's not just a tribute to the Four Seasons. It is their story. It is fantastic. And I always have a little bit of admiration for the show because my best friend from elementary school, Jason, shout out to him. He's the one who introduced me to the whole idea of Jersey Boys and whatnot. And in a way, if you ever watch it, the movie or the play, He's kind of like Tommy in a way. In a few ways. I do love him. I wish he was here with me. I wish he joined Meta Cruise maybe one day, but just have a fine appreciation for this show. It's one of my favorites, definitely. It's one that if you come aboard the Norwegian Bliss, you have to. And the fact that it's included in the fare, that's super crazy, because I feel like we should be paying at least $100 for this show. I mean, you could, for Broadway, you could go see it, but it's free on board, so.
There's not much to say. It was a pretty good show.
Alrighty, we've made it back to the room. It was a phenomenal night. I didn't really realize, but Jersey Boys was a 2-hour show, so that took up like all of our night, but it was totally worth it. Like I said, there was a little bit of a dance party going on, just a little bit in the atrium, which was nice. Kind of hung out and just watched, didn't really partake myself, but that's kind of usually how it is. But dance parties are another free thing that you can always do. You can go to them. They usually hold them on just about every ship. There's always some kind of theme going on. They're always usually fun if that's what you're into. To me, they're not really my favoriteest thing in the world, but it's something that I like to watch and enjoy. And maybe, I don't know, when I'm looking like this, maybe I should have gone out on the dance floor tonight, but it's okay. So look, we spent our day trying to not spend any money. And we, I think, did a great job at the whole not spending money thing. But the question is, did we have a great day? I had a phenomenal day. Personally, this was one of my favorite days at sea so far. But tomorrow, we're gonna go the exact opposite. We're gonna spend all the money that we can to have the best day possible. We're gonna see if spending more money is going to make the day. Is more actually more? Or is less is more? I'll say that today was a hard day. It's gonna be hard to beat tomorrow, but tomorrow is gonna be exciting. We're gonna start bright and early in the morning, and we're just gonna spend all of my money. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see ya real soon.